Yeah, one, it's a long way to go to beat yourself, and that's you come away from it and you have 8 hours on the bus to try to reprocess it and think about it. And the disappointing part is that, you look at the statistics. It was, each team had 9 shots on goal. We had more shots on goal in frame. We had more corners than they did, and we just beat ourselves. We gave away an early penalty, which changes the complexity of the game in terms of maybe the tactical. Then you start to have to go chase the game. And then late in the game, then we missed a sitter right before half. That would have been 1-1, which what I felt would have been a very fair result going into halftime, and on the balance of the play on both teams. And then late in the second half, we really had the play and we're pushing, and one of our players decides to play the ball back to the goalkeeper and underhits it and gets cut out, and it's 2-0 and game over. And really the big disappointment is those mistakes were made by seasoned players. If they're a freshman or something like that, or a kid that maybe was here last year, they're starting to play now, you could swallow that a little bit better. But that's disappointing, but it happens. And if we would have played really bad, it'd be different, but we didn't. And so it's an early message. And we had practice this morning. The attitude was fantastic, I thought. We're still almost healthy. We still, we went there with 3 starters sitting at home because of injuries. And so anyway, nobody's panicking on our end, on the coaching staff side. We're just trying to get better and try to still have a couple spots that we need to kind of figure out of who's the best player where in those and move forward. We'll have 3 really good days of training, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, before we go to Durango. And I still feel good about it, really. So, nobody likes to lose, but sometimes you can learn a lot through losing, and that's okay.
Like you said, essentially statistically wise, you guys were neck and neck.
Yeah, that's it.
So what all positives do you take?
Yeah. No, I think one, the kids competed and they worked hard, and for the most part they won their individual battles. Goalkeeping was very good. Asford played very well, and Daniel Burton played right center back. He did very well. DJ Johnson, a true freshman from Dallas, had a great second half. Really gave them some fits with his dribbling ability and pace, running at players. So there was quite a few, positives. It's just, we just, like I said, we just beat ourselves, and that's the frustrating part.
When you look ahead to Durango, what do you hope to see?
Well, we hope to see improvement. We hope to see not making those same mistakes, and we think we have a good tactical plan going into the game. We'll start to implement that tomorrow with the team. The only real concern we have is just the altitude a little bit. It's a tough place to go and play. Fort Lewis has a lot of soccer history at this level. The fans are close. They'll be, jazzing the players, which is always a great environment, and so it's even more fun when you can go in there and get a result and walk away and, give them a nice wave as you go out the door.
When you talk about seasoned players making those mistakes, how do you kind of address that with them? Because obviously that...
Yeah, I think the thing, what you want to try is, I think sometimes when younger players move into leadership roles, I think sometimes they feel that they might have to do more than what they need to do. And so one thing we preach into them is just play within your wheelhouse. You know what your strengths are, play to those. Try not to put yourself in a position where weaknesses can be exposed, and just don't do it again. They're just, yelling at them, screaming. They know they've screwed up. They know they made a mistake. They know they've let their team down. And they're all intelligent kids. They know what they've done, and so I think you get in those situations, you might get more. Let me rephrase that. I think in those situations you can get your point across maybe more through humor than anger, and poking fun at them a little bit and say, hey, Brian, that was a great pass. Or Keaton, if you chop that guy down any harder, he won't have any legs or something, and things like that. They know they've made mistakes, and like I said, the trick is to work with them to make sure they're not in those situations again and learn from it. And again, my goal is still to be playing our best soccer towards the end of the year, not right now. And with the amount of players we have and trying to still figure out some spots, I think we're on track.